From this being Henry Cavill's last appearance as Geralt to the season being split into 2 parts, The Witcher is coming back with season 3, and it's going to be amazing. The first season of the series had the most viewers of any Netflix original series ever. After Cavill's performance, everyone just knew that it would be brought back for a second season. And after delays caused by the pandemic, season 2 of The Witcher finally aired. It picked up where the last book left off with Geralt, Ciri, Yennefer, and their friends and enemies. It didn't get fans as excited as the first one, but it still rocked. Now, The Witcher Season 3 is scheduled to come out in June 2023 and will continue the stories from the first 2 seasons. Netflix announced it at the To Doom event in September 2022. Y'all know how the story of The Witcher has changed with each season, just like the books by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski that the show's based on. The first season was like Sapkowski's early short stories, which moved around in time a lot, but season 2 has gone all in on Sapkowski's bigger story arcs. Now, the season 3 teaser video makes it look like this will continue into the next season. In April 2023, it was confirmed that the 3rd season would be divided into 2 parts, and fans lost their minds. So I can confirm that Volume 1 will come out in June 2023, and it'll have 5 episodes. The second part of the season, officially titled Volume 2, will be available for viewing on July 27, 2023, and will have the last 3 episodes to complete the series. The new teaser seemed to confirm many plot points for the next season. Yep, the new trailer and ads for the series are super important, for nostalgic reasons too. After all, this would be the last time fans will see Cavill as Geralt. Late in 2022, it was reported that after season 4, Liam Hemsworth would take over as the main character from Rivia. Everyone loved Henry's portrayal of the warrior, half for his looks, and the other half because of his dedication to the source material, and the amazing way he's made the character his own. Just by revealing one picture of the new Geralt had fans in an uproar. If I say that they hated the change, it would literally be the understatement of the decade. So fans have super mixed feelings about the next season. It would be the last time we get to see our Witcher doing what he does best. Plus, he's sad about it too. And somehow, that makes everything worse. In an Instagram post in October 2022, Cavill said that season 3 of The Witcher would be his last as Geralt of Rivia. He also announced who his replacement would be, and that he's a good choice. Let's agree to disagree here, Henry. Anyways, he was made to put up his medallion and blades after a long and exciting time as The Witcher. At first, people thought that Cavill quit because of how the showrunners handled Sapkowski's works, or that Netflix fired him. But to avoid being canceled, the people in charge of the show have put these stories to rest. The creator of The Witcher, Lauren Hissrich, has even promised to give Cavill's last act as Geralt a heroic send-off. I mean, fans still weren't very sold on this decision, but there's not much we can do about it. Not all is lost though. Many of the cast members are returning, and we're in store for some exciting things. Other than Cavill, Freya Allen, who plays Ciri, Anya Chalotra, who plays Yennefer, and Joey Beatty, who plays Jaskier, will all be coming back for their iconic roles. The other Witchers probably won't show up after the party leaves Kaer Morhen, but powerful politicians and sorcerers like Triss, played by Anna Schaefer, Dextra, played by Graham McTavish, and Vilgefortz, played by Mahesh Jadoo, whose mysterious past will be explained in season 3, will be back. Mimi and Diwini, who plays Fringilla, and Aemon Farron, who plays Cahir, should be back. And so should the story about the elves. Bart Edwards, who plays Amir, aka White Flame, aka Dooney, will also find his way back. The teaser video shows the return of Vilgefortz's apprentice, Reince. Yennefer and Geralt call him Fire Lover, well, because he loves fire so much. This time around, Reince will be played by Sam Wolf instead of Chris Fulton. The trailer also showed Philippa Eilhart, played by Cassie Clare, Phila Vandrel, played by Tom Canton, and Francesca, played by Misha Simpson, Mayanna Buring, who plays Desai de Vries, and the rest of The Witcher's minor characters will also be back. With casting out of the way, let's get into the storyline. The third season of The Witcher will be based on Sapkowski's second book in the Witcher saga, Time of Contempt. In this book, Geralt gets involved in a coup on Thenard Island. When Yennefer tries to teach Ciri about magic, things go wrong quickly, and Ciri's taken away from her guardians. Cahir's story also takes a surprising turn when he ends up working with Geralt instead of against him. The official Netflix summary for Season 3 is also pretty exciting. It says that Geralt and Yennefer will help Sintra hide from monsters, kings, wizards, and the Wild Hunt. Also, the second season of The Witcher adapted Blood of Elves, but it didn't follow it exactly, and the truth about Ciri's parents came out a lot sooner in the show than it did in the books. To be honest, fans of the books were outraged by this, especially since they wanted the show to be true to the creator's vision, and have it made crystal clear that they don't like how the Netflix version sometimes goes in a different direction. So it's very probable that Duny's search for his missing daughter will also be at the heart of the third season. In an interview with Digital Spy, the showrunner also said that the show would be getting more writers. This season's writer's room looked absolutely amazing, or at least that's what she said. Exciting, right? What's more, Joey Beatty has confirmed that the writers are planning a hot storyline for him. Jaskier falls in love with at least one of the new characters, but he's not the only one with a steamy storyline. Ciri might meet her soulmate too, and this is besides all the juicy little nuggets that the trailer has dropped. It gave us so many hints. On April 25th, 2023, the third clip for Season 3 came out, and it broke our minds. Not only did it give us the first public look at Cavill leaving the show, and Geralt drinking a potion, pulling out his sword, and saying that for the first time in his life, he finally understands real fear. When they said everything changes, they meant it. We also saw scenes of Ciri running away from the Wild Hunt, Geralt fighting the new Ryans, and The Witcher, Yennefer, and Ciri trying to find each other in a maze. If the show stays true to what happens in the book, we might get to see our favorite anti-hero face off against a manticore. In addition to the Wild Hunt probably ending up with Ciri, Season 3 seems to be making a version of Ciri and Geralt's last meeting in Hirundum. Francesca and Filavandrel were seen hiding behind Yennefer as she cast a spell toward them. They were possibly trying to catch Ciri themselves. When the sorceress Philippa came to collect Jaskier's debts to Redanian intelligence, it looked like Jaskier was fully under her control. Even though they gave us all of this, they still didn't give the main plot away. As the start dates for Season 3 of The Witcher get closer and closer, there will soon be more information about it. And that's all I had on all the new details of the third season of The Witcher.